What is up, YouTube? First and foremost, I'd like to say a massive thank you to everyone who watches my channel, everyone that has subscribed. The channel has grown a decent amount this year, so I do appreciate you all and I appreciate your support as well. Now, I wanted to give you my 2023 wrap up and welcome you all for my 2024 season, and I want to share my plans with you for my 2024 season as well. But first, I want to reflect and look back on 2023 because it has been one of the most successful years for me as an athlete, as a coach, and in business. So I did post a little bit of a reel on Instagram going over what I've actually managed to achieve. So I will give you a little bit of an overview from that reel, but the highlights that I want to mention is definitely the progress that I've made from 2022 until 2023. It's definitely been the most productive time I have ever had in my life. And as you can tell from these pictures that Alex is now going to put up here for you, I have made significant progress, and this has definitely put me in a position now where I can comfortably go into 2024 contest prep and be extremely confident that I will be able to bring a package I am extremely proud of because I've done what I have set out to do. I set some solid goals for 2023, and that was to definitely get to around 280 pounds, and I actually hit that body weight without getting too sloppy. The pictures that you can see on the screen right now, this is a comparison between 255 pounds in 2022 and 265 pounds in 2023. So a significant amount of mass has been added because I am not just big on those pictures, but I am also significantly leaner. Now, one thing I want you to all pay attention to understand, you get out what you put in, and this year has been the year where I have devoted myself to the sport, to my coaching business, to doing the daily do to the best of my ability. Don't get me wrong, I have had days where things could have been better, but I haven't had a single day where I know I did not do what I set out to do and I ticked off the goals that I've set out for myself for 2023. So I can confidently and proudly enter 2024 with some much bigger goals, both on a personal level, as an athlete, as a coach, and in business. Now, a huge highlight for me as a coach this year has been 4 pro wins, taking my pro wins with athletes up to 7 in total, which is the highest amount across any coach in UK. And that's something I'm extremely proud of because with my coaching business, it's built around passion. It's not a business. It never has been. That was never the goal. It's always been my mission to help people and simply bring the best quality coaching to each athlete, and in turn, have some amazing athletes compete on stage. So this year, we've also had four IFBB Pro cards with some of my amazing athletes and long-term clients. So it has been extremely fulfilling to see them succeed. And as you can see from a reel here that is playing in the background, some of the highlights of this year as well. Training with Samson, all my athletes competing, our MK annual show, which has been another massive success, with a huge turnout of my clients competing and doing extremely well, but also had clients from all around the country coming to Wigan and participating in such a great venue and great show with our custom trophies as well, that everyone absolutely loved. So I'm extremely proud of this year, and I'm extremely proud of the person that I am slowly becoming. I'm a massive advocate of always striving to be a better version of yourself, especially with the sport that I'm in. I can only control my own actions, and I can only control what I can do. I cannot control what other people are capable of. So for me, it's always about competing against myself. And this sort of mindset is also shifted onto my personal life and coaching and business, because ultimately, if I can be that 1% better tomorrow, that is a massive win for me. And I know over time, it will take me to the places that I've always set out to be at, and it will allow me to become the person that I always aspired to be. Now, huge success for me this year from a coaching standpoint was seeing Ria get 7th at the Olympia, her highest placing yet, and Teresa placed 11th. Now, last year I had a little bit of a taste of what's to come for this year because I have had a lot of athletes in their off season, a couple of open pro bodybuilders, 1, 2 on 2, that is definitely going to do well, and the second one that is going to compete with me, who is also going to do extremely well. So the team this year is going to not just dominate at some shows, but we will make our mark and we will show people what we're capable of, and more importantly, what I stand for and what my team stands for, and that is always striving to be better, self-development, and bringing 100% improved package to the stage, and making sure that they are always 100% on. That is something that I know I have to deliver this year. Firstly, with my contest prep starting in just a few weeks' time, I always have to make sure I lead from the front. So this brings me on to 2024 plans for myself and what I have planned to do with the content, with competing. Again, content first, because you are watching. You are the priority right now, guys. So content, competing, coaching, and the gym, and potentially more gyms. So guys, content and what I know I can promise to deliver to you guys. I have plans for continuity in at least 2 episodes per week where I will be covering nutrition, training, and giving you as much information as I physically can for free, for you to learn, develop, and for you to actually get some value from the content that you're watching. So I don't just want to entertain with the training and what I do, but I also want to educate you as much as I physically can and give back to you guys, because back in the day, I wish I could have some reputable sources of information sharing the knowledge with me so that I could be better. So I am definitely going to do that for you guys. Now, what you've got to expect, what you can expect from me this year, a lot more short content clips that will give back to you and give you plenty of tips across all things bodybuilding on YouTube and Instagram. 2 long format videos per week minimum, potentially 3 if you're lucky. I will be doing a podcast on a monthly basis with Think Big Media, so head over to the channel, like, share, subscribe, as you are on this one. And if there's any suggestions, guys, anything you want me to cover specifically, I'm always open to suggestions. So if there's anything that you want me to do for you guys, hit me up, comment below, and I will always be willing to deliver and bring you what I can. So my goals for 2024, for a personal basis: new year, old me, as they say, but old me with bigger goals and much higher aspirations. My first goal in hand is making sure that I nail down my contest prep. That is the main priority. During a contest prep, I do believe I get in the zone where I am so much more productive, and that spills over onto other areas of my life. I get much more productive in business and with client work. So as you can imagine, guys, my life is molded into one. If one piece of the puzzle is working well, it all works well together in synergy. So my priority is always making sure that my bodybuilding stays on track, because my bodybuilding and me being happy is what fuels everything else around me. So one advice for you guys: find out what makes you tick, find out what makes you happy, and find out what drives you the most. For me, it's my self-development. It's seeing the progress I make both in and outside of the gym. That's what drives me on a daily basis. And that is what allows me to progress more in the outside world. Now, step number 1, contest prep. For me, I want to deliver the best package on the stage. And this year, I will be coaching myself with, as usual, some advice from Jordan and Meg. But predominantly, I will not actually be hiring a coach, as I pretty much coach myself entirety of this year. And I will be leading my own contest prep as well. It's something that I always enjoyed. And I do have some trusted people around me that I can rely on, such as Jordan, Megan, and AJ, if I ever need a second eye or an opinion, which I do think is valuable. And again, I won't be sharing my pictures with the world. My check-in pictures will be shared with maybe 1 or 2 person. And that's another thing I can advise you guys. Stick to your coach's orders. In this case, I will be the coach, and I will have 1 or 2nd person that will give me the second eye when I need it. And I think a big mistake people make on a contest prep, they rely on way too many opinions. That is going to spoil your prep and spoil the broth that you are cooking. What's that saying, Alex, about the cook? Some of you will know the saying, but basically, too many cooks will spoil the broth, or however it goes. The first show I'm actually aiming for is going to be the Spain Pro in June, I believe. So any of you guys who will be attending the show, that will be the first show of the year. Funnily enough, I actually turned pro at Emilio's show in Spain when I won the overall for my pro card back in 2019. So it will be great to come back and do my first show in Spain, see Emilio, see the gang, and I love Spanish shows as well, so I cannot wait. So step number 1 will be absolutely nailing my contest prep. Step number 2 will be executing yet another push-up and another off-season even better than I did last one. So my second goal personally will be getting back up to around 280 pounds, but in much better condition again. And I think that would actually put me at another level yet again from a physique development standpoint. I'm under no illusion. I still need a lot more size, but I have time. I'm still 29 years old. I'm very healthy. And every year I seem to fall in love with the process even more. So I've got no issues staying completely locked in for as long as I physically can, as long as I can keep progressing and getting better. So that is a little bit of a personal one for you guys. Now, coaching. My goal this year is to have 6 athletes at the Olympia. Last year I had 3. Gabka, Teresa and Ria, they did extremely well. This year I am extremely confident that I will have at least 6 athletes across open, 2-on-2, figure, bikini, and classic. So hopefully guys, you will see a lot more of me with all my clients doing the business, delivering on the stage. Many more pro cards will be pending this year, and hopefully much more pro wins. Again, for me, coaching, it's a passion project. I love it, and I want to be the best coach that I physically can be for my clients. We're not a coaching team that is just going to have a high turnover of clients. That's not what we do. We're a coaching team that wants to see our clients do extremely well, because to me, my motivation does not come from numbers in the bank. My motivation comes from my clients doing well. Therefore, my client numbers are always in a spot where it's very comfortable for me to manage. So one promise for me to you guys is continuing delivering the highest standard of athletes on the stage. And from a business standpoint, UltraFlex Rotherham, the baby, my absolute favourite gym in the world. We will continue to expand and improve and give back to you guys. We are due much more machines in January, and Nitram gym equipment, which is also my business now, we will be delivering some amazing equipment for you guys. The chest press is almost ready. The final stages of me testing it out and getting some final tweaks in design are in place, and we will also have the Nitram leg press from the Pro Series arrive at UltraFlex Rotherham very soon. So I'm extremely excited to bring out much more from the Pro Series with Nitram, and much more equipment coming your way. And more expansions, another gym, which is also my goal this year, and keep building the empire alongside our business partners who always have been amazing, our mentors. Now, last but not least, I want to say a massive thank you to Jordan Peters. I have re-signed again with Jordan, and I have been with the company since day one. And I plan on staying with them for many more years, guys. So that is my 2023 wrap up, and I want to welcome 2024 with yourself, guys. Giving you the updates, giving you the lowdown of what is going on and what will be going down this year, and sharing my plans with you so that you can stay in the loop and you know what to expect moving forward, guys. Thank you so much. Please like the video, share, subscribe, and I will see you again soon, guys. Take care. Peace out for now.